Hey there, Summer Micro folks. This is Mr. Hooker, and I am here to give you a walkthrough of your 4 week micro course, and this is going to fly by. So here I am in Brightspace, um, Econ 2200 VO2. You might see it in yours. You should see it in yours. Click on that, and that'll take you into the course. And across the top, you see assignments, calendar, progress, class list, content, discussions, grades, quizzes. You may not see course admin. We're not going to use assignments. I do use the calendar. You should be able to use class progress to see what you've gotten done, class list to see who else is in the class. Content is really easy to use in my classes. I break out everything by the week. Um, and so you'll see all of that stuff there. And so that'll be there. And then the discussions, we'll have a discussion every week. And then the grades, you'll see where you are. And then all of the quizzes, we'll have quizzes every week. They will be in there. But you can also access all of those things from the content. And I'll show you how that is done in just a minute. Also, there'll be plenty of announcements in the announcements section, telling, where you'll be able to access everything from announcements for that week. You'll be able to access all the content for that week from the announcements. Also, I'm going to put everybody into a team. We are going to have our, this is a synchronous class. We're going to meet from 10:30 to 12:20 Monday through Friday, and that is going to occur in teams. So you will be placed in a team before classes start. I'm going to do it off the list that I have, probably the weekend before classes start. And so I think classes start on a Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. If you're not in there on the Monday before classes start, let me know. Shoot me an email, and I'll show you my email here in a second. You should be able to see this before classes start. So, shoot me something. Um, so the master syllabi were lost in the cyber attack, because they were all housed on the website. So there is no syllabus if you were to click that. It links to nothing. We should have all of that back, hopefully in the fall. Worst case scenario in the spring. So all we have for this is the syllabus supplement, which is my version of things. But this course this is microeconomics. This covers the small stuff. So households and markets, households and firms, that kind of stuff, small markets, those kinds of things. I am a microeconomist by trade. So, just, full disclosure, if I wasn't doing this, I'd be doing microeconomics kind of stuff out in the real world or the market, whatever you want to call that. Like I say, my name's Ward Hooker. If you wanted to come see me fall or spring, my office, when we're really back into full swing of things, my office is McWhorter 232. It's over there by Classroom 230 over in that little nook. That's my phone number. It's not going to ring to here. I don't have it set to forward just because we're done with that now. If you really want to reach me, use that Pellissippi email with wlhooker@pstcc.edu. I check my Brightspace, but not as often as you would probably wish. So if you want a quick reply, check that because it actually like rings through. It just kind of dings me on my phone, and I'll get you a quicker reply. And this is summer 2022. So this course is a 650 point course. Although when you go into grades in this class, it's going to tell you like 682. And that's because all of your exams in this class, they're 108 points. So that gives it another 32 points, 8 times 4, 32 extra points. But on the grading scale, I grade it still like it's a 650 point course. That's just 32 extra points for you to do something with. I do that in the classroom, and so I figured I'd do it online. One day I may quit doing that. I don't know, but this ain't the day. So you have four exams worth technically 100 points, really 108. You have 350 points worth of assignments. We're going to drop 100. We're going to drop 10 of those. They're all worth 10 points. All the assignments, all the quizzes are worth 10 points. You get to drop 10 of them, which leaves you with 250 points, and that leaves you at 650. So we ask that programmable calculators not be used on any exams. You don't need a programmable calculator on an exam. All you need is something that can add, subtract, multiply, and divide. If you can do that, you're good to go. And what the heck would you program into it anyway? Let's just ask that question. So that's all there is to that. So on absences in an online class, if you are absent for more than 2 weeks, if you have not done something, done a quiz, done a posted into a discussion, you will be basically reported as stopped attending, which may affect your financial aid. So that's the point on that one. You have 2 weeks. If you are not here for 2 consecutive weeks, then basically you are done. And that's how that goes. And there's really nothing I can do. I can't really, there's nothing I can do it that way. That's just the way that is. I respond to all communication, and phone isn't going to be a thing. I'm not traveling during the month of July that I know of, unless something really bad happens. And if I do travel, I will give you my cell number. And I'll put that in an announcement. So any email during the week, I'll get back to you within 24 hours. Anything on the weekend, 48. So that's the way that'll go. Look at the schedule. If you think you have travel plans during this month of July, let me know. And we'll make arrangements for anything you might miss in advance. If it's after the fact, I'm way less forgiving for after the fact kind of stuff. So let's make plans in advance, folks. That's all I'm asking. Suicide prevention statement. Pellissippi State Community College is committed to and cares about all students. If you or someone you know at Pellissippi State feels overwhelmed, hopeless, depressed, and or is thinking about dying by suicide, supportive services are available. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK, which is 8255, provides access to trained telephone counselors 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, or the crisis text line by texting TN to 741-741. Veterans may also wish to contact the Veterans Crisis Line at 1-800-273-8255 and press 1 or text 838-255. Counseling is available to Pellissippi State students at all campuses. And this is the summer, and we're not closing. So, technically they're not really that much open, but, we're not closing. We're all on Brightspace and Teams. So, I ain't worrying about the campus closure policy. My schedule doesn't matter. You can read the About Me page if you would like. Important contacts. The way that really works, here are all the contacts for all the offices at the college: advising, the bookstore, business and finance, counseling services. We just talked about disability services. If you feel need disability services, here's their phone and their email. Dual enrollment, equity and compliance, financial aid. If you need that, any of those that you may need, there they are. What everybody wants to know is, how do I get an A, right? So let's look at that. In this class, it's a point-based system. Every point's a good point. What we're looking at here is an A is 598 points and above. A B plus starts at 579. A B starts at 533. A C plus starts at 514. A C starts at 468. So that is how you get a C. Anything under that, I don't think anybody really cares about, but a D is at 423. Anything under that's an F. And then, you can see here, there is a midterm grading scale, which for 4 weeks, I don't know that we'll use it, and it's hidden right now, but I don't know that we'll use it for midterm. And then the course schedule, Is that even right? Chapters 3, 4, and 6. Yes. Yeah, so chapters 3, 4, and 6, exam 1, 7 and 9, exam 2, 10, 14, 10 through 14, exam 3, 16, 17, and 26, exam 4. And so that's kind of how that's going to go. The exams, though, I'm thinking seriously about making the exams just a couple of days, and you know, they'll be at the end of a week or whatever, and so we can go. The exams, y'all don't. I mean, they don't have to be that way. I mean, we're going to be rolling as it is. We're not stopping through this thing. I'm not stopping things for an exam, so that's kind of how that works. So we're going to go through that the way it is. What I was mentioning about the way the content works, you'll see here. So, everything here, some of these are just other things that will help you understand the content besides the book. And then you have they'll tell you week 1. Week 1, week 1, week 1, week 1, week 1. All the things that are in there are week 1, are for week 1. So that is kind of how that works out. And then module 2, week 2, week 2, and week 2. So and then module 3 is all week 3, and so on and so forth. And you can just link to those things from there. You can just click on what you want, and it'll take you wherever you want to go. So you don't really have to use the links at the top, but you can. Another thing I want to hit on is this McGraw-Hill piece. So this is your link to McGraw-Hill Connect, which is where all your ABAs are. Jim Micro, I think you have 10. Yeah, they have 10 or 11. And you can skip them if you want. So I think there's 10, because there's enough that you have enough drops that you can skip all of them. So it has to be just 10. And this is how to do it for the first time in a document, how to do it in a video. And the way to do it is to basically attempt one of these things for the first time. So the one that you would do first would be demand and supply. So if you went and did demand and supply, you just basically click on this, and then bam, it would log you in. And that's how you would access your book and all those other things for a period of time. So that is how that works. You can also access the discussions from here. There's a forum for needing help, the pre-class discussion, the introductions, the music discussion, Monopoly, etc. There's also the quizzes tab, which is where all the quizzes are if you want to get to that through there. And then if you just hit that right there, it'll go take you back to the main page, and I'll have a number of announcements in there for you. All right. Thank you very much. I hope we all have a great semester. Take care.